The Garasiya tribals are very fond of dance and music, which is a pointer to their instinct for music. Dance and songs, melody and beauty seem to be ingrained deep in the very fabric of their life. On festive occasions, on matrimonial and ritualistic occasions, amidst green fields, hills and forests, in fun and fairs, their sense of joy and exuberance is to be seen, to be believed. Each part of their body gets moving. The Garasiya people believe that dance is nothing if not accompanied with wine and beloved. In dance and music, the word obscene or otherwise is just not there in their vocabulary. These people can live without food, but they cannot live without dance. Shiva is their god of dance. Here are some main instruments connected with their dance and music, which they call vajo and which they use with their dance, music and instrument playing. Dhol. This is the principal ceremonial instrument of the Garasiya tribals. Drums are circular, oval-shaped, cone-shaped and are made of wood or of iron sheets. On either mouth of the drum, bamboo splinters are fixed on to the parchment of the hide of the goat. For tightening the cord, cloth or iron rings are used. They are called geri. For playing the instrument, a geri or wooden stick kept in one hand and the fingers of the other hand are used, which are called geri side part and thap part respectively. On the geri side part, a special layer serves as a parchment so that the hide does not get torn when stuck and helps specially in causing vibrations too. This layer is made of a paste mixture obtained by mixing ash of wala tree leaves, turmeric, oil and wax. The drum or dhol instrument is used by Garasiya for sending happy or sad messages like fire in the forest, news about wild animals, theft, dacoity or death. Such drum beating has many forms.
Today there are all kinds of facilities, roads, telephones, etc. Earlier there were no such facilities. Today, if there is a theft in the house or poaching of an animal, a particular type of drum beating will give this indication. As soon as a danger beat is heard, people pick up whatever weapon is at hand, gun or stick or axe, and run towards the spot of the trouble, wherefrom noise is coming. They go on, and if an animal is poached, they won't turn back even if they meet people on the way, until they get the news that the animal has been found out. Now there is another kind of beat, the beat indicating joy or good news, and then they come back.
The main playing beats of the dhol or drum instruments are bar ro dhol, Garasiya ro dhol, Nachaniya ro dhol, and Byav ro dhol.
For Gair, there is another form of drum. In our language, it is called ghatumra. Secondly, at a place where there is puja, first the worship of gods and goddesses is held. Then Bhopaji comes in trance and makes movements. He beats the drums in order to invoke the gods. For example, there is a particular style of invoking Mother Goddess, other styles for other gods. As drum is beaten, the god overtakes the man who is turned on.
Kundi. This instrument of the Garasiya tribe is made of an earthen kundi. That is why it is made by a potter on order. Potter made this instrument on their given measurements.
दूरबीन वो बजाते हैं, एक तो ढोल की बजाते हैं और उनके साथ में वो गला में लटका के वो बजाते हैं, उनको बोलते हैं दूरबीन.
Kundi is mainly 12 anguls in measurement. The cobbler covers the kundi with parchment of the buffalo hide. The kundi is wrapped with parchment by means of leather strings with 2 bamboo rings. The player hangs it by his neck with the help of a string and strikes it with their bamboo sticks held in both the hands. These sticks are called gedis. It is an accompanying instrument which is played along with dhol, madal and other instruments. Thali. This metal instrument is of the shape of a plate made of brass, copper, lead, etc., on which is struck a stick of wood. They call it jhalar too. This is a rhythmic instrument which is played as accompaniment to other instruments. Bansli or flute. The Garasiya tribals call it by the name Wahli. It is made by means of special raw bamboo sticks. It is 1 span and 4 anguls in length. 6 holes are made in the bamboo with the help of iron hot rods. 1 hole above is for blowing air and the rest are for producing notes. They call these holes as kana and the notes as ragini. Both its ends are closed with wax. The player plays it by blowing air into it by keeping it on a horizontal position on the lips. It is a wind instrument which is prominently played to accompany dance and music. Negara. This instrument is prepared by the cobbler by enveloping the oval-shaped iron frame with the parchment of buffalo's hide. The player plays in sitting position by striking the wooden sticks held in both the hands. The instrument is used in dance and music performances in accompaniment with other instruments. Amongst the Garasiya tribals, these instruments are played by the males only. The females do not take part in instrument playing. In dance and music, however, their participation is important. Majira, Goriya, Jhajra, that is Lasium, are used by them when they perform dance. With the change in times, the tribal culture is also undergoing changes and their instruments have also not remained untouched by the change. In the changing tribal scenario, the use of these instruments is also on a decrease.